It's the last weekend before Christmas and thousands will be taking to the roads to reach their holiday destinations. And one of those destinations is Cape Town, and the biggest transport interchanges are found there. Gqabi in Philippi is already a hive of activity. Our reporter Vanessa Poonah has more.
The Gqabi interchange here in Stock Road in Philippi is gearing up for what many of the long-distance drivers say will definitely be the most or the busiest of the festive season, the busiest weekend or 4 days really. This morning we were at the vehicle testing centre just across or next to the lot where you'll see quite a number of long-distance taxis as well as buses are gathering, and many of the drivers are voluntarily bringing their vehicles to be checked by safety officers at that vehicle testing station. Things like brakes, indicators, wipers being checked, and also the undercarriage of the vehicles to make sure that when a vehicle takes the long road, indeed it carries a number of passengers, and that passenger and vehicle safety would be top of mind as long distance vehicles get underway on the respective journeys, mostly of course to the Eastern Cape, leaving from Gqabi. And one of the drivers joining me now. Very warm good afternoon to you, sir. It looks quiet at the moment, but you say there have been travellers coming all this week and you're expecting most of them this week. And explain to us what it generally looks like at this time of year.
Yes, the business is so quiet now, but later on is very busy from today and Saturday and Sunday, and Monday is the last day to traveling to go home.
Now, Matemba, also a lot of vehicles voluntarily getting checked here. As a driver, do you think this is a good thing that drivers are doing before they embark on the long road? And why would you say so?
Yeah, it's a good thing because you see the buses, the Gqabi buses, even there's no accident like other branches because only the Stock Road have a testing station. That's why I like it to when you load, before you load, can go to the testing station.
And what is it like driving on the long road at this time of year? For someone who doesn't really travel at this time of year, what would you tell them? Are the roads extremely busy? Is it fun to be on the road?
You see, it's busy on the road, but ever since I'm driving long distance, from 2005 till to this year, there's no accident. Even I'm driving with my partner. I've got 2 drivers for this bus.
Thank you very much. Of course, long distance drivers, they're telling us that even though the roads are busy at this time of year and even though they are expecting a great exodus from this weekend later on this evening as people finish work, many of them still working up until today, before they hit the road for respective destinations across the country and mostly in the Eastern Cape, from Cape Town here, saying that they welcome the initiatives that are out there by the various law enforcement and traffic authorities to ensure road safety, because at the end of the day it's not just about passengers being safe on the long road, it's also about those that are driving those buses, driving those minibuses, to make sure that their lives are also safe. And with just a few days left before Christmas, busy roads, and the advice given by most everybody we've spoken to, from passengers to drivers to authorities, is for motorists to make sure that their vehicles are checked for safety, for them to make sure long distance drivers that they rest in between and not drive while in a fatigued state, and also to ensure that at the end of the day all the rules of the road are observed to make sure that fatalities as well as accidents are kept to a minimum over this festive season.